Welcome everyone to the Best Damn Podcast. Here's your daily collective tarot reading for Wednesday, April the 23rd and Thursday, April the 24th, 2025. We start off first with the overall energy of the Page of Swords. Now the Page of Swords is about you being focused, right? I feel like you have like this laser focus right now on your goals, what you're trying to achieve. You could also be like really witty right now, feeling incredibly sharp. A lot of energy, even feeling youthful, got that go-getter spirit. If we look at the challenge, we do have the World card in reverse. Now, the World card in reverse is kind of like, you holding back on something or having unfinished business. I feel like in order for you to achieve what you're trying to achieve, whether this is like the ideal relationship, this is your job, career, home, or just like this overall idea of what you want for yourself in life, it's like there's something that you are holding back on doing, like a decision you're, refusing to make, someone you're refusing to release. It's like something you need to do, and I feel like you know what that is. And each of you, it will be different in order for you to move forward and have the life that you truly desire and to reach your goals and have that happiness that you want. In the immediate past, we do see the Four of Swords in reverse. So it's like, you've felt pretty stagnant recently. You've been kind of down, depressed, maybe even like up in your head, like doubting yourself, not very confident. If it comes to like relationships, you guys could even kind of been on the rocks, not talking a lot, even block somebody, no contact, or just, really kind of like falling off recently, but I feel like the lack of progress and like feeling like this kind of depressive energy, that's over now. You're moving forward now. It's like you are focused on achieving and attaining what you want. And in the immediate future, we do have the Ten of Wands, so it's like showing there is a burden. I do feel like it's connected with the World card in reverse. It's like, there is just kind of like, whether it's like someone not pulling their weight or too many people in the picture or just something is not right. There's a lack of balance within your life, and it's like, it's becoming a major burden for you, and it's becoming something hard to carry, and it's like hindering you from attaining what you truly want to attain or having the happiness, that you really want. Now, one good thing about the Ten of Wands, though, is like, even though you're bogged down, even though there is heavy burdens, it's like refusing to give up, continuing to push forward, continuing to march forward, right? So, you gotta love that. But it's kind of like you needing to recognize what or who or, wherever you need to release. That way you can lighten your load, and I do feel like this is all about responsibility as well. It's like you being responsible and accountable and like recognizing what it is that needs to go and what's going to actually allow you to move forward. We do have the Focus as the Magician card. This is Gemini energy. This is you trying to manifest something, whether this is like the ideal relationship, love, marriage, whatever, right? Or this is your dream career or dream life. It's showing that you have all the elements here, right? The Magician has all the elements on the table, the pentacles, the cup, the sword, the wands. He's got it all together, right? It's all about just focusing, putting in the work, setting your intent, setting your goals, and taking care of the things that need to be taken care of, right? And I do feel like what's kind of hindering you and holding you back, right? We can kind of see that there is something that's, keeping you from moving forward. Now what you don't see coming is the Hierophant. The Hierophant, for one, this is like, you could be really tapping into your spirituality, like really connecting with spirit, with God, or, religion is like really like kind of like finding your higher self, and really trusting your higher self or tapping into your tuition. And maybe it's, tapping into your tuition on like what decisions you need to make or what direction you want to go in life. I also feel like this is you finding some sort of balance, especially when it comes to love and what you're committed to, having new commitments in your life. This could be a marriage, you and someone deciding to get married or deciding to get engaged or moving in together. It's like taking some sort of commitment to a higher level. Maybe it's unexpected. Maybe it just kind of comes out of nowhere. But it's like, whether it was you or whatever or someone else that didn't see it coming, it's like I feel like, it's going to be beautiful and it's going to bring balance. It's going to be a deep, loving, traditional commitment. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. Now, this is you really like starting to feel confident, again, feeling social. It's like really starting to see yourself as someone that can create abundance, and it's like taking action and not being afraid to speak up. It's like use your voice and take back your power, right? Because you are a king, you are a queen, you have the ability to make things happen. The Queen of Wands is all about action. You see that little black cat? Don't be afraid of what could go wrong or allow fear to hold you back. Because I feel like in all of these cards here, especially with the World in reverse, right? It's like fear that's keeping you from getting to where you want to be when you have everything at your disposal. And then we see the Nine of Swords. Once again, fear, right? For one, if you have been having financial troubles, this is saying like you're in a position to end those financial troubles and finally make some money or manifest good things in your favor. But this is also like you have been in your head, when it comes to a situation, like afraid to make some sort of decision. It's like fear is holding you back and fear has kind of kept you captive, in a position in your life. And it's like in order for you to move forward, in order for you to have happiness, in order for you to have success, it's like you need to stop allowing fear, the woulda, coulda, shoulda, or, allowing others to take your power away from you, right? It's time to take command of your life, control of your life, and not allow, being in your head or, fear to hold you back, because it's keeping you from your happiness and your ultimate goals. Now we do see the advice is the Wounded Warrior card, right? The Nine of Wands. This is about really, it's like getting things in order, finding balance again, bringing balance back to your life, releasing the people, the things, all of the stuff that you no longer need, and allowing healing to take place. Allowing shit to move forward, and that's going to take some sort of action. It's like we can't have that release unless we actually take action to create that release, right? And I feel like once you do, and this is a beautiful thing, once you do, we have the Eight of Wands here. It's like shit is going to go into overdrive. Things are going to move so fast for you, man. It's going to come out of nowhere. All of the things that you really desire and want are going to start happening so fast for you. The abundance is going to come flying in. Love is going to come flying in. Just all of it. The success, right? And this is going to be you and the outcome with the Page of Pentacles, right? With this new beginning, this new start, nurturing this new life, it's like really just holding it up, being grateful, thankful, appreciative, appreciating the people that you have in your life, appreciating, all the things that you have in your life, and appreciating where you are now as opposed to where you've been, right? And I did clarify this, and, this could be also like starting a new job or going to school, a new beginning in love. We do have the Temperance in reverse, so I feel like this has been a long time coming. There is some sort of imbalance that has been created, right? Something that has been extremely overdue, some sort of action, right? To where things have gotten completely out of whack and topsy-turvy. And it's like, we have the High Priestess also clarifying, it's like, what that is. It's like, trust your intuition, trust your gut. What decision needs to be made, when it comes to this situation that has created this imbalance in your life, right? Like if you want to bring in this new beginning and manifest the things that you love and you want and you desire, it's like time to release the burden. It's time to, release the past. It's time to heal. And it's time to stop holding back for fear because you know what you need to do. Who you need to release, what you need to do, actions you need to take, places you need to go, etc., in order to have what you truly desire. And we have the Love Angel Oracles. We have, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. I feel like maybe this could be what's kind of held you back, is like being afraid to get hurt, or like afraid that things won't work out, you know? And sometimes we'll stay stuck in shitty situations, like, because we know that, and that feels safe. You know, even if it's shitty, it's like it feels safe because we know what to expect, you know, even if it's terrible. You know, and it's like, I think Spirit is trying to say, it's like, it's okay now. It's like, it's time to move forward. It's time to, you know, it's time to release and allow love to happen. We have release your ex. It says the time has come to clear your energy. And I feel like that's what it is. For some of you guys, that's exactly what it is. The burden, you know, the world in reverse, you know, the temperance in reverse, the wounded warrior, all of it. It's like it's really showing, you know, there is a person, whether it's like you being stuck on someone, someone, you know, bringing this third party energy, you know, where they don't belong, you know, no matter what it is, you know, and for some of you guys, it's other things. It's like a toxic friend or a toxic habit or whatever. It's like it's time to release it, let it go, because it's really hindering shit. It's holding you up. It's toxic. It's unhealthy. And it's definitely putting a damper on your current relationship and future aspects, right? And it's holding you back in every area of your life. And I feel like you know that. And the world in reverse is telling you, you can have it all, you know, once you release this, release the past. We have projection. Seek the truth within before pointing fingers. Projection. Wow. I feel like maybe, you know, you've been projecting a little bit, you know, onto others, you know, or onto your partner, and it could be because of some insecurity, because, you know, of this, you know, kind of attachment to your ex, or because you have failed to like release or make choices or decisions, you know, that you know you need to make, and maybe there's a little bit of, you know, guilt or shame, or, you know, and it's got you kind of like projecting onto your person. So it's like, you know, you really need to kind of like check yourself, check your own energy, you know, clean up your side of the street before you know, you go looking at others. It's like, because we've always got something we could take care of with ourselves. And it's like, be honest with yourself. Notice it says, you know, seek the truth within before pointing fingers. Because I think if you seek the truth within, you'll see that there really is this need to release whatever there is to release. And we have depression. This too shall pass. Every storm brings a rainbow. And like I said, in the immediate past, I do feel like you were stagnant and down and struggling, you know, either financially or just up in your head, lack of confidence. It's like, I feel like the depression is over. It's like sometimes, you know, we gotta kind of like go through that stuff to really look at our darkness, to look at our shadows and see like, what is holding us back? What is hindering us? What do we need to change? What are we prisoners to in our life, right? And then after that, you know, the storm, it brings a rainbow, you know, and we are grateful and appreciative of, you know, what we have and who we have within our lives. We see the tamer. Affirmation, I believe my cause to be just, without anger at those who disagree. You know, it's like, you know, you need to really see, like, you know, and fight for the things that are right? Things that are right. Things that are going to, you know, bring you your happiness. Things that are truly fair, balanced, you know, and that are good for you, your person, your family, your career, you know, and fight for that, defend that. Don't let anybody take that away from you. And then finally we have the guardian. Says, the guardian protects the winds of the earth. You call upon her to heal the sick and to protect the dead. She brings good fortune to those in poverty. She does not mind clashing swords with those who hold against her. The guardian loves tradition. She carries a mask that contains her power. She steps confidently, knowing everyone gives reverence to her. The guardian is there when you get up at night drinking water. She is there when you have questions and need to share your deepest desires. She brings protection in the storms of change. Seek out protection, trust your God.